What if I lifted him up and I was just asleep?
Whoa, dude, we're back.
Hard crack. Welcome back to another episode of UltraWisdom on this wet and rainy day from Richmond, Virginia.
Dang, man.
Hope your Thanksgiving was good. Friends and family. Hope you got to eat some good-ass food, watch some football, and kick it with those people you consider important in your lives. But now it's December 1st, and we got 24 days till fucking Christmas. Let's go!
Damn,
Crack?
dude. I don't know when this will come out, man.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just time stamping it myself. I can't get my nail under there. Oh, there it is. But, cheers. You're back from Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It was fun, man. Not gonna lie, though, it was like, this is gonna take 8 hours, and then it turned into 10.
Really?
Yeah, just from traffic.
When did you leave? Monday?
Wednesday.
The day before?
Yep.
Oh, damn. I thought you went down earlier than that.
Nope, we went down Wednesday, came back Sunday. Saturday.
How was the Saturday traffic?
You wouldn't think it would be as bad, but just the same, pretty much.
I mean, those probably all them days around that time, no matter what. There's probably different theories, like, oh, if we leave on this day, people won't be on
There
the
was
road.
storms, too, though. And I saw, like, news about snowstorms, like in the Midwest and, like, Northeast, I think.
Yeah.
But it was rain where we were, still the same. I guess not as bad, but still caused accidents.
Yeah, they had snow back in Wisconsin where, like, Kaylee was at. They had to cancel Halloween.
Damn, dude. For the kids.
The city was like, yeah, no one go out today.
Damn, dude. What if they said that about Santa? How come that shit don't work for Santa?
Because you don't walk the streets on Christmas begging for candy.
Gotcha.
They were like, yo, no one should go out and trick-or-treat today because it's, going to snow 8 inches in the next 3 hours.
Because your 6-year-old will freeze in 4.5.
Well, because we're not trying to fucking... They start snow plowing, and they don't want anyone on the sidewalks when they're fucking...
They've had children get caught up.
Probably, yeah, I think if you get stuck on one of them piles of snow, you're done for.
Done for.
Like, yeah, we lost fucking 2 Woodies and a Spider-Man tonight.
Damn, dude. May their souls rest in peace in Marvel Universe.
They play the taps.
Damn, dude, roll up the kids. It's like a it's like a chicken roll,
they like
but with
dump
like
a bag of candy out for them. They're like little nerds box. Just
no way for the homies.
Yeah, dude. Rest in peace, Timmy, Jill, and Scott. They were 2 good they were 2 good Woodies and a Spider-Man.
They're like, what about like? Why wasn't one of them like?
And the snow like.
Why wasn't one of them Buzz? There were 2 Woodies.
Different families. They just had different like they were have
they were just neighborhood
costumes
friends.
on. Yeah, they were just like, yo, there was a Woody. We lost 2 Woodies and a Spider-Man. They weren't all one family.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude. One was on 5th Street. One was on Main Street. One was on Lee Street.
Damn, dude. What about Woody Woodpecker? Was one of them those Woodies?
No, I think it was 2 Woodies from Toy Story.
Gotcha.
I believe if I read that right, that's what it was. So, R.I.P.
Damn, dude.
But it's just crazy to think, like, especially where we live in the southern region, like, you don't really get snow but maybe once or twice, and it's usually, like, late January, February, sometimes March.
Yeah.
And they had to cancel Halloween because of snow.
Yeah, it's
So,
crazy.
like, 8 inches over the next 2 hours, get inside.
Damn, dude, that's what they
Just
they
like
told their daughters that?
No, they told that. They're like, wait, we thought this was a kids' event tonight.
They were like, we heard there was the shit going around the streets. You got to get inside.
Yeah, dude, 8 inches in 2 hours. That's a lot of inches.
Yeah, you got to get out of there.
That's twice the amount.
Dude, get them inside.
But no, I think it's because the sidewalk, suburban neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? They fucking plow that shit. You don't want
They
people
got
on the
snowshoes
sidewalk.
out there. Come on now. They're constants.
Yeah, but I think it's the city being like, yo, if you're on the sidewalks, you're going to get smashed with fucking snow when we're plowing. Don't be on the sidewalks.
Damn, dude.
And it's just like a dude in a snowmobile just...
Damn.
Come on, man.
Damn, dude.
But, yeah, old December 1st. Have you ever had a advent calendar?
Is that like the chocolates?
Or just like a calendar you open up every day until Christmas from the 1st till now, like
I
starting
think it's like
today.
the chocolate thing, yeah.
Well, there can be like
we've
there's all
done,
types. There's like ones
we've
with
done
liquor
beers.
in it. There's one.
Yeah, we've done beers.
Oh, that's right. I remember that was in the bathroom.
Yep, we did German beers.
Yeah, I've never done one before.
It was a gift, I think. We were like, huh.
I mean, it's cool. We got 2 for the girls. Tonight's the first night. We're gonna give them
Chocolate.
no.
What is it?
It is the 100th anniversary of like Disney.
It's unleavened bread.
Every day is like a different figurine
To hang on the Christmas tree.
No, just to like, I guess,
set in the windowsill.
Just like to play with, like little plastic toy. It's like, oh, today's Nemo, tomorrow's Buzz Lightyear, the next one's, Cinderella. You don't know what they are, but
I want to gift him a little pack of fireworks and some tape. Show him how to blow up those dolls.
I want to give him candy cigarettes.
Dude, just let him smoke them around the house. Show him how to do it.
They're up to a pack a day.
Dude, they love them.
I saw some at a store today, and I was like, damn, dude,
Gotta get some for them, and then just put it in their lip.
And they just walk around.
Say, this is what you're supposed to do. And they'll do it.
And when you want to put it out, you put your forearm out like this, and you go,
damn.
Is it not my house?
Damn, dude. A 2-year-old did that? You'd be like, they're from Indonesia.
Gang, baby.
They're Indonesian.
I'm like, yo, you're an old soul.
It's like one of those little fat smoking babies.
Yeah. Them little 7-year-old kids, and they be chiefing cigs.
Dude, they roast them.
They're like driving mopeds and shit with like fucked up flip flops.
And you hear about them. They're like,
and they talk like grown. They're like, I'm trying to
no, but they're on some talk show by the age of like 8, talking about like, I smoked for a couple years, had to cut back.
Like emphysema's hitting me pretty hard right now.
Didn't really
so I decided to change some things around, eat a little bit better. I get the less sodium soy sauce now, and I don't smoke no more. So
he's an 8-year-old kid.
Yeah, he's like.
He said, but gummy bears have been hitting lately. He's loving some gummies.
To some sugar. I can't fucking stop crushing
gummy worms, gummy bears, gummy anchors.
All the different, like, there's all
gummy
types of ones. Yeah, the strawberries, the sharks, all of them.
What's like the best gummy thing? Someone was like, you know how they have gummy sharks and gummy worms? Like, what's another thing that
peach rings? They have
right. Think of
100 variations.
Try to think of a gummy thing that hasn't been thought of. Everything's probably gummy microphone thought of.
Yeah.
Gummy plants. Like, this is your gummy ficus.
What about a gummy sponge? That's SpongeBob. Damn, they got that.
Well, like, you take a chunk of it.
Like, you pick up like what looks like a sponge that would be like by the sink, and you just like. So like household like.
Yeah, like
things like a spatula. You're like, oh.
Something that,
and someone's like, "Holy shit, that guy's ate a fucking spatula."
I feel like the rubber's good,
but it's probably like not that good. They'd be like, "Oh, it's just like a gummy." It's like a cheap like little.
Because anything that's a good snack is like,
a pop.
It's like a pop.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Combos.
Think about in the 90s when they really corporate America really got a hold of things, and they were like psychology. They were like. We studied psychology.
It's a quick hit.
All the businessmen, they're like, we studied psychology 101.
I don't think they did. I think they hire consultants that are like, yeah, you would actually make 110% more profit if you make that this much smaller and to be able just to pop it.
Like, what's a good name for it? Obviously. Poppets.
Cheez-Its.
Poppets are the things that you...
Yeah.
And you can get...
Yeah, those things are little sick dogs. But... Nah.
No. But. Nah.
Yeah, I think the best, like, just something that you can have in the hand and shake like this and just, you know what I'm saying? Like a little.
Like you like a handful.
Do you know what I fuck with at Christmas time? The popcorn tin.
Oh, like the cheese, the
cheese, and then like the butter.
Yeah.
That to me.
Which goes first?
Oh, the cheese.
Cheese goes first.
Cheese first. And then...
Why is it so good?
Half the butter, and that's when you start munching like 1 or 2 caramel, because you're like, I don't want to burn up all the butter too quick. And that's all I got left. I only got half that left, so you'll hit like a couple popcorn, and then like 2 caramel.
See, just caramel popcorn goes bad in my cupboard.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I won't get through the whole caramel.
Right. It always goes bad.
That'll be the one that there's like half left, and it's been like 2 months, and I'm like, it's time to throw it out.
And they're like, you can use the can for storing mittens.
Oh, no, I just burn trash in it out my yard.
It's Santa Claus just like melting. His face is like melting off.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's a metal bin. Use it for ashes to clean the fire pit.
Cool, man.
And just fucking...
Everything has to do with fire. Well, I could use that for something with the fire.
I'm like, dude, I could burn all of the kids' clothes in that bucket.
Yeah. I could pretty much light anything on fire if you thought about it.
Yeah. You know you can light anything on fire. In a metal bucket. That's the popcorn tin bucket's perfect for is fire.
They said pretty much everything's perfect for fire.
They're like, I actually bought the popcorn tin not for the popcorn, just to have something to burn in.
That's what you tell the people at Dollar General.
Because they're like, yo, after Christmas, them bitches will be like $3. And you're like, yo, great fire bins. And they're like, what are you talking about? You're like, oh, these are for burning things. They're like, no, they're popcorn. I'm like, no. I burn all the popcorn in it, and then I put other things in there and burn it.
Yeah, you like go to...
I like to repurpose things.
You go like to the Dollar Tree and you buy all their limited edition, like Elsa and Anna Glade spray, and you're like, this is going to be worth money in about 2-3 years. You're like, you seen the movie Frozen?
It's funny.
Well, this is the Glade spray from Frozen.
I think our parents did that shit to us. Because were you
be worth some
when
money.
you were a kid? Was there anything that your parents like?
This is going to be worth some money
because they're like, one day this will be worth something. I know Beanie Babies was like the huge one, but we didn't do that.
I don't know who.
But there's something
heard
that
talk
every
about
kid
this
has
or talk with somebody.
Where they're like, yo, this is going to be worth something.
That's
one
a
day.
poor person.
And then 20
That's
years down the road,
person
you're like,
shit.
yo, this is worth $17. It's not shit.
Everybody's like, hey,
that's what trash
can you check
people
your
do.
Beanie Babies for the Princess Diana? Can y'all check for that one?
But I have that instilled in me, dude, and I do that shit.
What do you have?
Oh, dude, all types of shit.
Like what?
Like we have like 2 boxes,
Okay.
like that we got from like a craft store.
All right.
That are got the latches on it. You know what I mean? And we got one for each girl. And like the first 2 years, which there'll be 3 in January,
Okay.
but like pretty much, like I would get like just come across that something like, oh, this is the limited edition 30th anniversary Fruity Pebbles. I bought 2 boxes and they're in the fucking things. Crazy shit like that.
You did
110%.
Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah. That's just one of the items that are in there that I could
Everything that goes bad is
in
the
my
first
head,
thing I
I
think
was
of.
like, in my head, like in the moment when I saw them, I was like, oh, dude, 30th anniversary Fruity Pebbles box. Dude, imagine if you like air seal those and put them away. That should be worth money someday. And then like now,
Vacuum seal the box.
later, I did.
With like the shit you get off.
There's a full box
vacuum?
of cereal that's vacuum sealed in both of those boxes. With it in there still.
Sweet.
No, because it's not worth anything and never will be.
It's cool.
But like the white trash in me sees stuff
like the whole
that
garage is the
randomly,
shit like
and
that.
it just like instantly is like, this will be worth something one day. I did
What
it with
else? Keep going.
the other day. We went to McDonald's and got 2 Happy Meals, and it was like the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, and the Happy Meal box was Pikachu.
You kept it.
Broke the boxes down, put them in bags with the 2 limited edition Pokemon card packs. Didn't open them, sealed them.
Yeah, it's crackhead shit, I think.
100%. My kids are gonna be like 18, and they're like, "Yo, how much money did your parents give you for college?" Like, they gave us a box of Fruity Pebbles and a Pikachu Happy Meal.
They said it's worth some money.
This is gonna be worth something one day. And like they take
They're
it
like,
to like
take it to Pawn Stars. They're like, I can give $50.
Yeah, dude. And they're like, best I can do is 35.
They're like, can you do 45?
They're like 35,000. They're like, no, $35. No, $35 in store credit.
They'd be like, what's eyeing that ukulele over there?
And then there's a couple random things in there, like I can't think off the top of my head, like little figurines and stuff. I'm like, dude, but also I think it's just like one of those things that like we'll go back and look at like when in 20 years and be like, yo, can you believe me and your mom put 2 boxes of fucking Fruity Pebbles and you're thinking it was worth money? It's funny. It's kind of funny. And when you have kids and you're a new parent, for some reason you enter that weird mode where you get like weird like that with shit.
You know what else is funny?
What?
Your haircut.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. It's short as a bitch.
I was like, I just can't get over it. I randomly noticed, like, I'm like, dude, you look.
It's because it's not combed.
Yeah, but it's like.
I mean, again, if I'm paying $20 to get my hair cut, I'm cutting it all. I was going to have them just
buzz it.
do the whole thing.
You should have.
And I was like, hey, just leave a little bit up top so when it grows back in, I have a little bit of style to it. So I always say when I first get my hair cut, like the first couple weeks, it looks crazy, but then it will blend back in and I'm like, oh, now we're where to I like really want it to be.
It's like Hawk. It's like Hawk Jr.
That's what they called me in high school, Hawk. That's sort of above my competition.
Oh, yeah?
Hell yeah, doggy.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Probably as the assistant manager at Staples.
No, dude, hey, I'll drink to that, brother.
I'm going to be right where I'm fucking at right now. Just come back to the days.
Damn, dude. Well, we won't be here soon. The UltraWisdom studio will move somewhere.
Yeah,
probably move somewhere again. It'll probably continue to move.
Changes will always happen.
Yeah.
Eventually, one day, you might move to another state, and then it'll just be
And then guess where you move?
Not to that state.
You go to heaven.
Oh, yeah, and we'll do it there, too. We'll have a studio.
Studio in the sky.
It's like the two, like avatars in the afterlife. Like the holograms that you can get.
You can get them where?
Well, eventually when the technology's good enough, they're like, oh, you'll be able to like be uploaded in the afterlife.
Upload.
Yeah,
Amazon
yeah,
Prime.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored, but
and we're like, oh, dude. So you think Joe Rogan will have a podcast forever? Because even when he dies, they'll be able to upload him, and he'll still have like with all the episode and content he's had, like conversations with people from that time.
Like AI.
Yeah, like Jerry Jones has himself uploaded to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
Does he really?
You can talk to him. Like,
not a joke.
No, I'm not joking. You can go up to a thing and hit it like,
Wait,
whatever.
Jerry Jones is dead?
No, he's alive.
I was about to say.
He did it before he died.
Right.
If you were like, damn, dude, how you do that before you die?
Because he's like, because it's cool as fuck.
He's like, dude, can you imagine all the people that come here and get to interact with me, but I would never really interact with because they're fucking poor?
So he stands there.
So like you can go to the Cowboy Stadium. I think it's AT&T Stadium, and you can fucking legit walk up to this like this presentation, like this specific part of the stadium, and talk to Jerry like this. Like, oh, so Jerry, like, what was the most important like?
Is it just audio?
No, he's standing in front of you, like
hologram.
Yes.
So like, I could say, Jerry, wave your hand.
And he'll be like, hey there, partner. Thanks for coming to Dallas to AT&T Stadium.
I was like, damn,
Jerry.
Jerry.
Like, Jerry, what was like your favorite player? And you're like, I really loved Emmitt Smith, but Troy Aikman, he could really sling that pigskin.
Damn, boy.
Like
he said,
Jerry.
and we used to sling pig back in the day.
But that's what we
suck it. Stop, dude.
We slayed a lot of them hogs out in the lines. Like, so Jerry, what was it like winning a championship in the 90s? Multiple championships in the 90s. Well, it was like kind of like what a glory hole's like,
You ever had one of those?
It's an absolute glory hole. That's that comment that idiot made.
They're like, oh, the fucking guy is in the back. Like, oh, shit, he's going rogue again. Jerry Jones always goes rogue. It's like, after 2 weeks, he's like, why the hell can't I leave this stadium?
So how drunk do you think you'd have to get before you start throwing hands at hologram Jerry? You're just... fucking lose, and you're just trying to hit him.
You never showed the respect.
Like, why did you pay fucking Dak? You should have let him walk, Jerry. You're fighting him on the way out, and he's just like ducking. The hologram's ducking, dude.
He said, make sure the hologram can box.
Like when fucking Bush ducked them shoes and they threw them at him.
Yeah, he's like, damn, dude. Joe Biden is not dodging shoes.
And I think if one of them hit him, hospitalization. Second one hits him,
it could hurt him.
Death.
It could hurt him.
Death.
If you hit him with a shoe.
If you threw a grown man's like size 13 boot at him.
Oh, a boot. No, I'm not even thinking just a dress shoe. With
yeah, the bottom of them bitches, them heels are...
hard heel.
Hell yeah.
Come across your temp.
If you took a shoe and hit me across the top of my head as hard as you could probably knock me out.
You could kill someone.
Kill someone for sure. But I definitely think you'd knock me out.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Just one. You can knock me out for sure.
Especially in the back of the head, probably.
If you hit that soft motherfucker on the top of the head...
He's going down, bro.
Hell yeah.
He's going down. They're like, they have like something in his heart. They're like, give him the electric. He's like, I'm good.
Joe Biden killed by size 13 Skechers shoe today. It's like, damn, the damn Skechers took him out. Wasn't even like a nice designer shoe. It was like, it was thrown across the fucking...
It was the black Skechers that you get from...
by the QAnon shaman.
Yeah, you get them 30% off with the business discounts.
That's maybe the best way to assassinate our current president. Because you're not sneaking a gun into anything.
You're taking a nice
You just take a sturdy shoe off. Maybe like somehow modify it to like put some like steel plates in it like a little bit harder and just wing that bitch.
You mean you could be rubber probably. Rubber wouldn't make it go off.
Yeah, but you're not standing that close to him.
Yeah, I'm saying though, they're gonna be like, this man has steel plates. They're like running you through some shit, like scan shit. They're like,
it's like, sir, there are obviously plates inside
your shoes.
Like,
what are you thinking? What's going on?
You just run.
It's like clink, 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 clink.
I'm gonna shoot you right in the back.
Just tase, no.
Oh, no tase. I think bullet. You're getting a hollow point.
Damn, dude. So you can just go
Secret
in there.
Service around the prez? I don't think they're tasing, dog. I think they're shooting.
Put steel plates in your body and try to get into the White House. Say something in another language, maybe.
They're like, sir, are your forearms made of steel? And you're like, it's a weird question. They click your arms. It's like, you're like, I didn't know that was there.
You're like,
take him out back, kill him. Fucking can kill this guy, dude.
Damn, dude.
Seriously, you probably could off him with a shoe. And you can get that passed. Just a rubber shoe, even if you have one of them hard-ass rubber shoes, you could
take one of those Hornets that you used to wrap up from paper and take a rubber band. Just
ooh. Them bitches
catch him in the right spot, dude. He looks frail.
Oh, hell, I'm telling you, I think you could really push on him hard enough and your finger would go in.
Bruce.
But I think it would go through.
What's he on, man? He's pumped full of... He's phenamines and pheromones.
And amphetamines, he's got to be. Adderall, some shit like that.
What do they call it? Like peptides, and they're what they are?
Some shit like that.
It's like all the best
Someone's
science.
making him a cocktail that's juiced up with
Every
this,
morning,
and
bro.
Fucking 1,000% of vitamin D.
He like goes on that little jog.
Got to keep up with the appearance.
He said, "Hey, you think you could jog again from the heli again today, again, Jay?" He's like, "Again, guys."
Yeah, I don't even think he really makes his decisions on a daily basis. I think he pretty much gets like a schedule and just shows up to everything.
But then,
like, you can't let that dude walk off on his own.
How about this though? Like maybe
he's like downtown trying to get like a fucking sub, and they're like Joe Biden,
he snuck out. He got a walker.
Oh, they got an Apple AirTag on that man,
dude. I'm like, what if they like there's probably some senile stuff going on.
Yeah,
some brain
dementia,
degeneration. But what if it's like a perfect medium point to where the drugs that they're giving him, you think they're like bumping him up with them, but they're bumping him down. And they're like, isn't his age like really, really? You can tell. Huh? He's like, where am I? Because he's on drugs. They're drugging him. They're drugging him, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
they're like, he's like, doesn't know how to get off a stage. He's like, they're like, Joe, come on this way. They're like, look how senile he is.
He's just
so
like, high that he's like, I'm fucking.
He's like, I really have no idea what's going on. They're like, you're the president.
He's like,
yeah.
But in his head, he's like, dude, I'm tripping balls.
It's like when the wives do that shit to their husbands. They like poison them with the soup every night.
Yeah, like a little drop of this antifreeze in the soup over time.
They're like, he's dying. They're like, oh, really?
Like, yeah, he looks like shit. He looked like a
he's
pretty
like, sometimes
healthy
I
guy.
feel great though when I'm not around the White House and I'm on like a nice business trip. Have a great time.
How many times do you think Secret Service has found him out in the yard at night, like staring off in the distance, like?
Damn, dude, just staring out the window, butt naked.
Because I think
just opens the window, stands up.
Because he was in Vietnam, I think. I wonder if he's got PTSD.
Was he in Vietnam?
I believe so.
Alexa, was Joe Biden in any wars?
Former Vice President Joe Biden did not serve in the military. Did that answer your question?
I thought he was in the military. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm thinking somebody else. Did you hear what it said before it answered our question?
Yes. Isn't that funny?
That's crazy.
That's really crazy.
That's wild.
It said
former President Joe Biden. Maybe he really
former
died.
Vice President.
Oh, I thought it said former president. I was like, that's crazy.
But
not
you would think
like President Joe Biden.
It would say President Joe Biden.
Maybe he died and they legally can't say that because the clone is not really him.
Whoa, dude.
So legally Google's like, yo, we'll say former vice president.
Because we know the truth.
Because he was
and
alive.
We won't be held liable if they're like, hey, y'all been saying this.
When they do find out. When Elon buys this.
Y'all got subpoenaed.
He's going to release the files and name his company. Why?
Amazon files.
No, the Google files.
The Google files.
Yeah. Wait, that is Amazon. Yeah. But doesn't it use Google as a search engine?
Maybe.
I mean, there's no Amazon search engine, is there?
You're right. And I think sometimes they say according to Google.
Yeah, according to Google.
Former vice president. That's all he is to him. That's all
Maybe
he is to him.
That's when he forgot who he was, and they were like, legally, because he doesn't know who he is now, we have to say former vice president, because that's the last recollection he has. Maybe that's why he doesn't know where he is, because he's like, doesn't the president normally stand here?
You are him.
You are the president, sir. He's like, no, I'm the vice president. Where's Barack? Where's Mike at? Where the fuck are they?
Where are they?
What's
going on? What year is it?
This isn't my bed. This is the president's bed.
He's just drugged up. They're like, sir. They're like, he had an episode. Looked like his, what is it called? Like senility? Senile? Like,
senile, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he had some dementia-like symptoms.
What if he just screams out the White House randomly because he's like, ah!
They're drugging him, dude. They're keeping him hostage.
They got to keep the man alive. I don't think they want him to die.
They're keeping him hostage.
Yeah.
Poor Joe Biden, dude.
What if he's doing
him? I've seen a picture, and I'm going to try to find it and put it here. It was so sad. It's like sad Joe Biden. He's like sitting there, and he's so sad. He looks like the poor old man. It's like, why are we doing? Like, leave that man alone.
Well, I heard this from someone else that he's had like an insanely tough life. Like his wife died, his kid died in a car accident,
And everybody hates him.
and like he's like had a bunch of like fucking family issues like throughout his life. You know what I mean? His first wife and the son died in a car accident,
Yeah.
and then
The son
the
has
other
some
son is
shady
addicted
stuff
to fucking drugs and hookers.
and some shady business dealings.
He's apparently, you know what I'm saying, eventually, if he doesn't die before that, get, charged with fucking fraud after he's done with being the president.
Incrimination.
Yeah, they're like, dude, you can't fucking take $15 billion from a foreign country under the table to do business. But
Yeah.
it'll be funny if, like, he doesn't get convicted of anything and going forward, like no other president does, but Trump's the one they're, like, constantly trying to convict. And it's not because I'm, like, even, like, an avid, like, Trump supporter, but it's just, like, they're going after that man like he fucking
Something about it. That's
killed
why it's shady.
people. And
That's
they're
why
like,
it's shady.
he didn't pay his fucking taxes.
That's why it's shady. Yeah,
And
they're,
they're
like,
like, yo,
he
you're-
said his house was worth way more than it is.
Yeah, they're like, he
He's
lied
lying.
about his net worth. It's like, okay, he's a fucking liar. Who cares? Like,
It's like, dude, of course. You're
if
like,
I
that's-
told you I had 100,000, but I had 5,000, would you be like, yo, you should go to jail? You'd be like, no, you're a fucking liar, dude. I
Dude,
mean,
but isn't that the thing you do in real estate? You say, hey, this property right here, it's worth this much.
yeah, because can't you technically
Look
list your
here.
house for however much you want? Like, I could sell my home for $82
Yes.
million, but they're like, yo, it's worth $200,000, bro. You'd be like, not to me!
Right, and I'm not going to let it go for that much.
Like, I thought it was worth more.
Dude, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
like,
not keeping up with what's going on in the
also-
court
no,
either.
I'm not
but
either. I'm just saying, but like they're just going at him for taxes and like lying about net worth and shit. They're like,
That's
yeah, he
how
said
I
he's worth
understand it.
$300 million, but he's worth $100 million. It's like, okay,
That's not good. That's not cool.
but then he hit him with the like, well, I considered what like my assets to be worth more than like some fucking guy that says they're worth $100 million. I think they're worth more.
Right.
It's just
Stupid.
funny that like there's never been a president that's been indicted, right?
So many times.
No, just I
At
don't
all?
think ever. Because Nixon, was that Watergate Nixon or Reagan?
He like resigned, though.
He resigned. He just was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'll leave the office.
They're like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Trump's like, I'm not even in the office. And they're like, we're going for you, buddy.
They're like, what about all those files?
He's like,
What was in those files?
he was like,
He
yeah.
said, fuck, man, I don't know.
He
Go
was
through them.
like,
God
fucking
dang.
beheaded terrorist, dude. I left him in my vault in Mar-a-Lago behind fucking a gated community surrounded
bin
by...
Laden.
Yeah, dude.
Just hung up Sami bin Laden in like one of the things that Han Solo was like carbonated in.
Fuck yeah.
He hangs it. It's like, come
like-
here, man.
he's
Check
like-
out the secret room.
He's like, this is my 101, Osama bin Laden.
He said, billions. It's
They're like, sir, it's actually worth 100,000. He's like, no, it's
no,
worth
it's
a fucking $1 billion.
Billions.
I swear to God. You don't come in here and tell me that shit.
It's carbonated Osama. No one has him. No one will.
Shaquille O'Neal signed it. Or like Guy Fieri. Or like Guy, it's like some like guy like that.
My boy Guy
My boy Guy.
came down here, loves it.
Great man. Great show. Grocery games. Cooks good food. Great man. Love the blonded tips. Guy's my guy. I just always love that Trump fucks with the rappers, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, free Lil Wayne.
Dude.
Free Kodak. And Lil Pump's my dog.
Yeah, he's crazy, man.
Yeah, I think he just does it. I think
like-
he's just like, yo, he just fucks with people. He's like, yo, if you're cool, you're cool.
He's a
If you're
people
not,
person.
you're not.
I think
If you're
so.
fucking soft, like, I'm going to call you a bitch. And if you're fucking cool and you can bring something to the table, what's up?
Yeah, man. It's a weird world out here now that's like what people are like, yo, he's fucking real. He says pussy.
He's probably our realest president we've ever had. Like, as far as being himself and not being, like, corporate political. Like,
Right.
I'm going to say this because this is what I'm supposed to say.
Well, he didn't need the backing, and that's what it comes down
Yeah.
to. You don't need the corporate backing, and you're not power and money
He didn't
hungry.
need fundraising. He was just like, I'm
I mean,
running,
yeah,
and if
I mean,
someone wants to donate,
he
go ahead.
definitely
But I have-
fundraised.
No, and people definitely donated, but he didn't need it.
Well, that's how you start it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm going to call people gay. And you can vote for me on November 5th.
His neck looked like a pencil.
My favorite when he said, dude, Ron Paul's gay and his wife looks like a dog. you imagine someone calling your wife a dog, dude? On a national platform, dude?
It's okay.
Can you imagine being in a Squirrels game and someone's like,
It's okay.
you're gay and your wife looks like a dog? Like, you'd be like, yeah, I want to beat that dude's ass after
She's
this
like,
game.
crying on your shoulder. You're like, it's
Like,
okay.
do I look like a dog? He's
like, no, he's
but
just
really
an
he's
asshole.
like, fuck, she looks like a dog. All his friends at the golf club are like, woof, woof. He's like, Scott,
let
we
the
talked
dog
about that.
out?
Yeah, dude. You ruined that motherfucker. That shit's crazy, dude.
Yeah, he's wild. He's wild, man.
highly entertaining.
But like, I mean, on a world stage, it felt like he did better than
I
old
don't know.
Joey
Again,
B. People laugh at Joey B, man. People
Yeah.
laugh at him.
I just
People
don't
laugh
yeah.
at him. Poor guy. And he's
Yeah,
like,
people laugh at him, but just were like, yo, I fucking hate Donald Trump.
yeah.
But they're like, oh, that guy's a fucking joke.
At least he can. I mean, he's a comedian, man.
But
At least
also,
he
too,
can
don't you
stand
feel
up
like
and say
sometimes
something
when
funny.
people fucking hate you that much just because you maybe are doing, like, you know, like, people hate good sports teams. They don't hate bad ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, those motherfuckers always win. I hate those motherfuckers. And if you're not on their side, you're like, oh, yeah, they fucking suck. Like, I hate the Cowboys.
Damn, dude.
Can't stand them.
Trump's going to take over the world, and everybody's going to be like, y'all are just bandwagon Trumpers. They're like, no, we were there on the 6th. We were there.
Yeah, I was day one, baby.
Day
My
one,
jersey's
A1.
from
Me and my girl.
My jersey's from the first season.
R.I.P. My girl died in the first Trump war. They're like, rest her soul.
Yeah, she was a real patriot. She was a good one. We lost a good one that day. Becky went down there with her sign, and she got trampled by those fucking fake DC cops that were really undercover FBI agents.
Hey, we don't say the JB word anymore. Mm-mm. He started it. Trump finished it.
No, it'll be exciting to see next year what goes down. I probably will actually watch more shit just to.
It really
see
feels
that shit.
like
It's a reality TV show.
It
It's
really
fucking
feels
hilarious.
like that.
And I don't even like politics.
No.
But dude,
did
when
you
it comes
see,
down to that shit,
I know
I'm like,
you
I'm
saw,
gonna check this shit out.
I know you saw the one dude like pull up the tweets of the other guy. He was like, "Here, you tweeted. You said any place, anytime." He said, "Well, this is a place, and this is a time."
Yeah, I did see that. That was like a Congress hearing or something.
And he was like, "Let's go." He was like, "Right here, right now." He was like, "Let's go." He stood. He was like, "Stand up." He was like, "You stand up." He stood up. Bernie was like, "Senator, you are a U.S. senator. Sit down."
The rest of the world's like, yo, we don't know what the fuck these people are doing. They're crazy. Maybe we look so crazy that everyone else is like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't fuck with them.
They're like, maybe we should praise the
Because
queen.
they're crazy.
Yeah, all hail the queen.
China and Russia probably has no idea what the fuck is going on. They're like, yo.
They're like, how are they
They're like, yo.
the top dog?
Oh, I think they're like, I don't think they can wrap their head around it. I think they're like, wait, what? They did what?
Think about, they're like, their power people are like, bro, we control our whole country, our whole people. We work them like cogs. It's a beautifully well-oiled machine of communism. And that's the truth.
There's no talk. There's no.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a tight ship around here, and we are champions. And they are, and they're just powerhouses, right?
To a sense.
And then they look over there, and they're like,
yeah, I mean, but also, too, it's like maybe we're so crazy that they're just like, it's too much of a wild card to even attempt to shop because we have no idea what these people are capable of anymore. They're too crazy. Like, you know,
so they're like afraid.
You know, like that crazy dude, you're like,
They're
I
like,
would
no, I'm
never
not
fuck
gonna
with
mess
that
with
dude
him. I'm
because
not
he
messing
will
with him.
probably eat my face.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're the crazy people that they're like, we're going to just,
and they're like, and we know
here.
that they're on drugs because we've been producing them and giving them the drugs. So they're crazy.
It's like, maybe you don't fight that guy.
I mean, think about the drugs that were kind of like manufactured during World War II, when like people were starting to give like the troops drugs, right? And they were like amphetamines, and they were giving them like,
I think acid too.
yeah, they were
right?
giving them
Wasn't
shit
that?
to just get them up, get them wired,
See,
give them
adrenaline,
energy.
yeah.
Like you get your hand chopped off, and you're just like
No fear,
and you
and
keep
you're just fucking
going,
still shooting.
right? And then think about what's taken over our country, and we know the production chain. Literally, have you seen where the president was a Xi Jinping or whatever his name is, something like that? Ping Jing Jim.
Sure.
And Biden sat down, and Biden was like, "Hey man, can you stop like giving fentanyl to the cartel, please?" It was like that. And they were like, yeah, we'll help you cut back with the black market stuff.
Yeah.
They're feeding the black market.
But that's been...
But think about...
But
like,
that's been like...
Think about...
That's always been like that. Like,
well,
we went through the 70s, 80s, and 90s
it's
with
for a reason.
The cartel from South America just producing fucking cocaine out the ass.
Yeah, but see, that was produced, and it's like... There's like probably a benefit to cocaine that if you can ride the sweet line of cocaine...
Yeah, I don't think that's really that... I don't think many people are riding the sweet line.
No, because then...
It destroys your life.
Yeah,
you got to keep doing more of it. Yeah.
Right. But I'm saying, there was probably a time and era where it was like a boost. So it was like, yeah, we're feeding it to them.
Market.
It's addictive.
The Wolf of Wall Street shit.
Right. And they're like, but they're eating it up. But it was actually like beneficial. Dude, when you're on fucking all the opioids and you're just like, it's not beneficial. You're not like coming up with ideas and talking with your friends and you can't stop talking. Oh my God, we're writing this down on a dry erase board right now. You know?
So what you're saying is we should start making cocaine cool again. Hey, cartel, start feeding us cocaine and stop feeding us opiates.
They would.
Dude, so if you just start replacing all the fucking opiates with just cocaine, dude, you know how clean them streets would be? Because them homeless people would be out there just sweeping, boy. Just like, yeah, I can't stop fucking cleaning the streets.
Plus, it's my house and I got to take care of it.
Yeah. Make cocaine cool. Cocaine.
Yeah, dude.
Make it cool again, dude. They're like, yo, we fucked up giving them a lot of energy
Ask
for 30
me for
years,
directions.
and they took over the world. We got to slump them motherfuckers. We got to turn them into zombies.
Ask me for directions.
Hey, yo, you know where the nearest corner store is? Nah, he's dead. Yeah, dude, slump.
You're like, how is he dead and standing up?
Rigor mortis.
Fentanyl.
Fucking just stiff, dude. Just
No, it's like they're hunched over, bro.
Just
You ever seen
stiff.
them? They're literally bent at the hips.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And they just are balanced. So nice.
It must be a fucking sick wave to be on where you're just that relaxed. And you're just lean back like that.
Lay down on the ground like a civil person, man. Why are you trying to walk around still? They're like...
Because you're fucking high as shit, dude. That's what Joey B is on, dude. It's like, yo, man, just go lay down. And he's just like...
No way.
Just fucked up. But, dude, this shit will come and go, and then let's be on to the next crazy thing. We're like, yo, people are out there wilding the fuck out.
It's going to be biohacking. It's going to be like the anti-corporate shit to where it's like, you best make sure, and it's not going to be like Hollywood where it's like, make sure you know your chickens are free range. I'll pay extra for that. Can you tell me where you sourced your meat from? It's not like that. It's just like, yo, my boy has a farm. It's a community. It's back to like we get our eggs. We got chickens. We have gardens.
Compound,
dude. It's gonna get back to it, and you're gonna be like, why am I going to Walmart?
Yeah, it'll come back to an extent until the major corporations like change shit and start probably making more quality things instead of just what is going to produce the biggest profit and bottom line.
Well, that's why that Amazon stuff's Chinese. It's all that China stuff.
Yeah, it's just like kind of like replicas.
Cheap stuff.
Like that's a big problem I think they have is like you buy like a phone cord that says like it's an Apple phone cord and you get it and you're like the packaging's like impeccable. It's like perfect. It looks just like it, but the quality's not. You're like, this isn't an Apple cord. I think they've gotten busted on numerous things for that. Because their technology, they can produce packaging that literally you would not be able to tell the difference. This one's from China, this one's from U.S.
Yeah, the black market for all of it.
This one's 10 and this one's 2. And just someone who's just trying to get, a cheaper item that looks exactly like like a replica. It's like, I'll just pay $2 for this fucking thing. Right. But then, down the road, it's like, oh, that's just straight toxic.
1 star. The stitching after 2 months of light use. I live in California. It's not really cold, but this jacket didn't hold up for
fell
6
apart.
months.
Yeah, and I know you buy those cheap phone cords and literally they last 2-3 months and they fry. They're just gone.
All the tech is garbage. You cannot trust the tech.
Well, again,
some of it, honestly, you can trust, I guess.
Well, I think there's a
fine Chinese
line
gimbal.
As far, huh?
I have a Chinese gimbal. It's just a piece of tech.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of it, you can go buy quality shit that's really made, that's really good and is going to perform, but then you could also, a lot of it is just like a cheaper route option. It's like, you can buy this thing for fucking $100, or you can buy the real quality one that's going to last for fucking $15,000. And some people are just like, I can't afford that, man.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just gonna. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you would want to go that route, but maybe that's your only option.
I just noticed from shopping for Christmas for my loved ones.
What about it?
I do a lot of research before I buy anything.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I like make sure it's well discussed.
Or that comes from a business that you fuck with.
I've got ripped off before of like getting something.
Yeah, if you ever buy shit from like those like
what the
those like a seller.
Well, even I've just like done I've like got something off
Wish.com.
Yeah, it's not Wish.com.
This is Black Batman. I wanted White Batman, bro.
It's not.
He said, I ordered the fucking purple dildo, and this one came
black
in,
marble.
and it's realistic black. What the fuck, man? It's like the Cristiano Ronaldo like statue.
Yeah, when they put
His face is fucked up. It looks like
they
Harvey
did that
Dent.
to. I think they did it to David Beckham too.
I think they did it to Peyton Manning too, where his forehead was like.
They're like, what do you think,
up.
Peyton? He's like, yeah, that's good, man. He's like, that's good. That's nice. Some of them are like, you serious? It's a joke.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, dude, it's funny if someone's like, isn't this good? And they're really like, no, it's dog shit. But I think some of those people really like, isn't this fucking good? I sculpted this, and you're like, damn. Bro, I ain't an artist, but come on, dog. Ain't no way. And you're an artist? Or maybe fake it till you make it. Or what is it? Make it till you fake it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Maybe they just like took on a job that they were like, oh, I can do that. And then they were like, don't have the actual skill set. And then the product, you're like, what the fuck is this, man? You're fired, dude. You're fucking fired, brother. Did you do any Christmas shopping yet?
Light.
Same.
Shopping.
Same.
I'm gonna hop on the train here.
I know.
Next couple days.
You know, you probably got like a fucking week before you
Dude,
hit that,
I've seen
like,
some
shipping
videos
shit.
of like Black Friday brick and mortar stores, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, just nobody in them. It's like nobody in the stores at all.
Online.
And they had like the lines where it was like, oh, we're gonna have a lot of people.
I went.
It was like 6 cashiers standing there, nobody's there.
I probably went 5 years ago to Walmart on Black Friday just to fucking, I don't know. I wasn't going for anything.
Chill?
I was like, I just want to see if they have anything.
Because you were
the
like,
last time I went.
It's always TVs. I think that's like the number one
and
thing.
literally, it was like you said, it was not like packed.
Some of that stuff's really cheap now, like a TV.
Oh, I got like a 50-inch fucking smart TV for like $150.
You can't beat that, dude.
It literally has all the apps built in on it and everything. It's
the resale on tech is just crazy.
I was like, this is how much? They're like $150. I was like, for
Yeah.
this TV?
Yeah.
They were like, yeah. I was like, damn. How many where's the line at? They were like, oh no, this is it. I was like, wait, this is all the people in line for this? They were like, yeah, here's your ticket. If you have a ticket, you're guaranteed a TV. There's only like 200 tickets, and we've only given out like 52 of them.
Damn.
So they gave me a ticket, and then you go to the back of the line. But if you have a ticket, you get a TV.
Sweet.
I'm like, $100, $100 fucking bucks right here. They're like, sir, there's another 130 tickets available. I'm like, shut your fucking mouth, Rodney, and go back to handing out the tickets.
He's like, our tickets are worth $150.
Like, so we're gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving without my TV. Or you just walk outside and go, yo, $100 cash right now. Well, then you would be down $50. I fucked myself out of money. I'm like, God damn it, dude. I didn't make any money today. I don't know why.
No, you don't get you pay for the ticket.
No, you get the ticket for free when you walk up.
So it would work. You'd
If
get $100.
all the tickets fucking sold out, or if all the tickets were given away, and someone was like, "Damn, I really wanted that," I think you could probably pull like $20.
No, someone's gonna have the ticket and say, "I spent $100 for what's $150."
No, the ticket's free.
Right.
You just walk up and get
so
a ticket.
they'll get the TV for $100. Your math, you were doing it right because they'll take your ticket from the damn sidewalk, go in there and get a $100 TV.
Yeah. No, I was saying I bought the TV. You can't. I was saying like I went and bought the TV and then walked out and was like, "Yo, TV, $100."
Oh yeah.
Then I would lose $50. That's what I was saying. I fucked up on that. Should go out there and just be like, "Yo, $200 for the TV, no lines. You don't have to go inside."
You just lie to them.
Fuck no. You must come to my house to get it. Facebook Marketplace.
Motherfucker, your numbers are all over the place.
Yeah, but
Not really good with numbers.
no, not really.
Failed a couple.
No,
math
I'm actually
classes.
really great with numbers.
Did you ever take calculus?
No.
Did you ever take
I took like fucking
trigonometry?
Yeah, I believe I took that. Geometry, algebra, like the different ones. I did a couple maths in college. I didn't do like what is it? Stats.
Statistics.
And like calculus and all that, maybe. I don't know. I didn't get too far into it.
Kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just
science.
like, yo, why am I going to take that shit? I mean, I highly doubt that I'm going to be an engineer or anything that's going to require like a really good knowledge of like different formulas and equations.
Right.
And I'm probably not going to get a high level job like that. I probably will be eating 7-Eleven Doritos.
Sponsored by 7-Eleven, so
Always
I stay
open.
on their D's.
No, but yeah, this year I pretty much was like, yo, you know, since the funds are a little light, I was like, let's just fucking hook the girls up.
$150 TVs.
I don't really want anything. I'm
Nice.
good. Give me an Eagles hat and a Barstool shirt. I'm good.
You don't want to take it to space?
No. I think too, you get to a point where you're just like, yo, I have like everything I need. Like, I don't need it. What do I need? You know what I mean?
I
don't need anything else, man.
I get what I want.
I want a new wallet, maybe like a Barstool shirt, an Eagles hat.
It's always things like that. It's things that
I just
like
want a couple
I could
like
use
little
one.
like gifts like
Right.
that. Couple fucking things in the stocking.
Because anything
some
I need, anything I
scratchers.
really want, I just get it.
That's what I'm saying. You get to an age where you're like, yo, I don't need anything. Like, what? What do I need? And when I do need something, eventually I'll just go buy it. You know what I mean? Like,
You don't need it. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. I don't need anything. You know,
It's all wants.
I'm like, yo, instead of just buying gifts
I
buy
want,
gifts.
I want blank. I
Yeah.
want a new blank.
Yeah, I want a new fucking, PlayStation, or I want a new...
It's always like an upgrade.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I don't do none of that shit. Like,
Well, upgrades are real. I do get with the tech upgrades. Because
I think,
again, I mean, $400 was like how much you spend on a TV back in the day.
yeah, I mean,
Like a
I
good
bought
TV.
a TV for $500 at
You
one
know what I'm
point.
saying? Like
Yeah.
a good, big,
Yeah.
good TV.
Yeah,
Now,
it's fucking $200.
like even a couple years ago,
It's not shit anymore.
Yeah,
for
my
a TV.
55-inch TV, I spent like probably $250.
It ain't shit. Like for
And
like
now it's
$300 to
$150
$400 is like you can get like one of the best TVs.
Isn't that crazy?
Because that shit's eventually like the DVD player and all that's going to go out too. The shit's going to be just like a hologram on the wall eventually. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be dead technology. They're going to have fucking TVs. Like a VHS player. You know, that shit's...
Everybody has the Oculus. They just sit on the couch with the same Oculus.
Yeah. That, or you'll just have something in the ceiling that just projects right under the wall.
Projector.
And it'll be crystal, but not a projector.
I think it's called projector.
Yeah, but not an actual like projector like that big of it'll be literally like a fucking little blip, like that little sprinkler.
Yeah.
And you'll just fucking go like, and it's going to make the perfect crystal clear picture right on the wall. And you'll just be like, oh no, next. Put on Netflix season 2, fucking episode 4.
Yeah.
It'll be that, and it'll just go right on the wall. When you're done, it'll just go turn off, and it'll just be gone.
No, that's what you won't have to say it.
Oh, you'll just think it. What is that shit
like-
called? Elon shit?
Neuralink.
Neuralink, that's what
You're
it
thinking
is.
about just doing shit, and then when everything's automated, if it's connected, like if that's all, door open, and then it's like they motherfucking have telekinesis, but it's just technology.
What if when you're dreaming, you're thinking about shit in your house, and it starts going the fuck off? You're like,
They're like, we've had some
like
issues.
in your dream, you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
someone's stealing my car, my garage door open, and the garage
Yeah.
door opens.
So like the primates we used weren't having the vivid dreams like subject 110011.
And you're like, I don't know why I woke up and all the doors and windows in my house were open. There's a demon in here.
They have you on camera, just like
Dreaming about like windows and doors opening. It's like this guy got some fucked up
damn,
fucked up
that's
past.
That's another damn horror movie.
So there's a poltergeist in here.
They're like, it's no poltergeist. It's the Neuralink.
Yeah, it's fucking shit up.
Yeah, that's all that damn future, all those future movies.
It's true, dude. It's coming. It's coming.
It's crazy.
It's coming.
Bro.
I think in like 30 years we'll be like, damn, this is sick.
Dude, the Tesla's got the full driving thing.
Automated driving.
I think that's like just been updated recently, I think. So like it's not the beta version anymore, I think. It's like
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I don't keep up with that. I don't know much about Tesla. I know a lot of people like love it, but then like when shit does get fucked up, it gets fucked up. They're like, yo, the motherfucker died and I couldn't get my doors open. I had to call like software and like the help, like customer service, and they had to like go into the fucking car to unlock the doors.
Yeah.
Like shit like that, which, I mean, probably doesn't happen too often. When it does, it's a major inconvenience, but like for the most part, they're probably pretty fucking sick.
Everything is on your phone. Mm-hmm. It just your car runs from your phone.
I've never been in one. I think it's one of those things too, like,
I drove one the other day.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. You told me about that. Yeah.
And that thing scoots, man. It's like a new age go-kart. That
Yeah,
goes
they always
way
like
too
compare
fast.
them to roller coasters. Like the launch, it like takes off like that.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Yeah.
It's just quick.
It's pretty cool
It
that you don't
drives
have to do
great.
like
They drive
oil
great.
changes or anything like that on them. Like really preventative maintenance. I think
All the
brakes,
maintenance stuff.
I think the brake you have to, the brakes, right?
I think so.
But I don't think there's any like oil filters and air filter. Well, there's probably an air filter, but there's no antifreeze. There's no fucking
Yeah,
windshield.
there's nothing to it.
Is there windshield wiper fluid?
Probably.
Probably. I'm just trying to think of what I would like to see what the underneath the hood looks like. Is it just like a square, like battery, and then like a couple components?
It's a trunk.
Oh, the front is?
Yeah, it's
the
just
battery's
two
in the
trunks.
back.
No, it's just two trunks.
Oh, what's the battery? Where the fuck's the battery?
In the
then?
bottom.
It's that small?
Yeah.
I thought they were huge.
No, there's two trunks.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, huh.
Yeah.
I thought it still had like some shit underneath the hood. I didn't know it was two trunks.
I rode in one for the first time, and you can like see it. Like sees everything around you.
Yeah.
All the
Because
people.
it's got cameras on the
all
fucking
the cars,
everything, yeah.
All the signs, all the lights. It just like analyzes it in real time. It's the future of driving experience, bro.
Oh yeah, I believe
Not gonna
that.
lie.
I believe that. You know, it's going to take 30 years to get like pretty much, I think, probably the majority of the population on it. You know, I think you see a lot of those car companies like shoot for like 2030, 2040 to like be fully electric. But then you probably have to go 20 years past that too to kill off the rest of what's already out there as far as gasoline vehicles.
Fossil fuels.
Yeah, because
Dude,
I mean, if you buy
what
a
I
car
heard-
in 2030, like a brand new, you know what I'm saying, like
What I heard was
Suburban, you're still going to have that for 10, 15 years.
right.
Yeah.
I heard that because of all the electric initiative and the global environment, the crisis or whatever they call it, the
Climate change?
climate crisis. Yeah, that's what they say. That's their coin. That like all the push to get everything electric. China bought up all the coal, like plants,
Like the minerals and
resources,
shit. Yeah.
all the mines.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take time. And
'Cause
it's going to
eventually
take, like, us
They're
going to
have all of it.
Yeah. And dude,
That's how
we
Africa
buy
is.
everything
Africa's
from everybody
mined like
else.
a bitch right now.
They just outsource it to us. They're like, yeah, we own all the fucking minerals that you need for that shit. You want to buy it from us? Import, export. We're like, yeah. And we just buy it. We're like, yo, y'all make this shit and poison y'all fucking ozone over there with all that shit. And we'll just buy it from you. Keep the coal mines over there, brother.
Yeah.
Fuck that. We'll just buy it up. And then when they're like, oh, we're going to cut you off. We're like, all right, we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. You think Exxon and fucking Shell and Citgo and all those places that make hundreds of billions of dollars a year are just going to get wiped out when gas goes away? No, dog. They're going to innovate and
They
fucking...
bought everything.
Yeah.
That's like who was I listening to? Oh, it was Steve-O. Talk about his dad.
Oh, yeah. He was like
Working
CEO
for
for Pepsi.
Pepsi.
And like Nabisco and...
And then Nabisco bought up all of the cigarette.
No, R.J. Reynolds, the cigarette company, bought all the Nabisco
That's
stuff
what it was. That's
because
what it was.
they were afraid that
He
they were
worked-
going to go
'cause he
under
worked-
because the cancer shit came out.
He worked for R.J. Reynolds.
Yeah, and it became Nabisco Reynolds or Nabisco R.J. Nabisco or something like that.
Right,
you
and
know.
that's exactly the same situation of, hey, dude, we're about to get screwed on what we're doing, so let's go ahead and migrate.
Buy now.
Migrate.
Yeah, you got to look in business. They have to look forward. They can't be like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the answer forever. We're good. We're just going to make gas forever. Like, no, dog. You know they're buying shit up and they're planning for 30 years to probably be
Right.
like, yo, we don't sell gas anymore, really, or oil. We really just do microchips. You know what I mean? We'll
Right.
fucking move on to something else. But you probably got
Speaking of migrate and gas, let me migrate and handle some business.
Okay.
We're back.
We're back. We had to take care of some business.
Business is done, taken care of.
My asshole's busted after that.
No, oil business. Big money.
Yeah, we moved some
Buku.
stocks.
Buku. I was getting some notifications on my stock phone. I said, hey,
Ooh.
you gotta sell. Get rid of that. You gotta get big on the bargain.
Buy low, sell high, short the stocks.
You gotta get big on the bargain now.
Fake it till you make it. We're like the guys carving that statue, dude. We're like, buy.
They're like, so I don't even know any fake like words to say. I can't even make the
They're
words
like, dude,
up. I don't
you
even
buy
know.
stocks that pay dividends, 110%. You only purchase stocks that buy dividends, and then go look at the S&P 500 and follow what their trends are.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you follow. Nasdaq's down
Yeah.
today, 3%.
As is Discord, so.
And what's the one? Yeah. Berkshire Hathaway purchased 5,000 per units of Coke today. Like, I fucked with the, like, not amateur hour, but I fucked with it for a little bit when, like, Robinhood came out. And it was kind of big for
Penny
a minute.
stocks.
And, like, everyone and their mother thought they were going to be, like, the next fucking
I made
Wolf of
$400
Wall Street. I made money. I made probably, like, $1,500 during the pandemic because everything just fucking tanked. And I just bought random shit. I was like, yo, this stock used to be $90 and it's now $7. I'll buy 20 shares for $140.
Did you ever sell too early?
Oh, yeah. I fucked myself on Dogecoin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had like
On your
fucking
crypto.
20,000 Dogecoin, and I had bought it for like 0.000023,
Yeah.
like whatever
I still
the fuck
have
that
millions
is.
of coins.
And
I never sold.
And it got up to like 3 cents. And like what I had initially bought for like $50 was worth like $600, and I like sold it. But if I'd have held it for like 2 more months, it would have been worth like $4,000.
Yeah, I just wrote the money off and said, if it hits, it's not going to hit now. I'm
The
not going
thing
to play the
is-
short. I want to play the long.
You know what?
It'll be like, oh my God, I forgot I had that. It's like that Bitcoin.
Yeah.
They were like, somebody gave me like 5 Bitcoin back in the day. And I checked my wallet and there was $14 million in there.
Yeah. Well, I told you that dude I was in Dubai with, he was like, yo, Bitcoin, it's the future. And I remember being laughing at him like, bro.
And that was 2019,
No, 20. Oh, yeah.
18?
I was in the military 3 years ago.
2014,
13, 14, 15.
Damn.
He was like, yeah, dude, you take money, like real money, and you go online and you purchase Bitcoin with it. And I'm like, well, what the fuck do you do with the Bitcoin? They're like, oh, you can go to other websites and trade it. It's digital currency. I'm like, why wouldn't you just go to the fucking website and just buy shit with the actual money?
They're like, well, it's
Because
going
like, well,
to
it's different rates.
It's going to appreciate.
So like one Bitcoin can get this and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I'm not going to take real money and trade it for digital currency. No, thank you.
It was that future shit, though.
That
And then
guy's
the
a
people
millionaire.
that did.
That guy's a
Yeah.
millionaire.
You know that
like,
for sure?
Huh?
You know that for sure?
Yeah, I have him on Facebook. That's my friend.
And he's a million. He has yachts.
Yes. Sports cars, not yachts. No, not like that mega rich, but yes.
He hit.
Lives up north, has fucking sports
hit.
cars, has real estate, like
Nice. That's
probably
great.
a couple million.
That's great.
But he was the first person I remember specifically being like, you ever heard of Bitcoin? And I was like, what? And he explained it to me and I was like, if you think I'm going to take real money and buy, he had like, dude, like 1,000 Bitcoins. He's like, yeah, just take $100 and I get like 2
Yeah, I
Bitcoins
think,
with
what
it.
were they? Were like 60 grand? So what is that like?
Now? I think they're like 20 grand a Bitcoin.
Well, no, but they were like.
they
if
got
they're-
up to I think like 40, 50K.
I thought they were like 60 at one point.
Maybe in the height, because I remember, wasn't it Odell
So what is
Beckham?
that? 60 times 1,000. 60,000 times 1,000.
Well, what?
I can't
so,
do that, all
Wait,
those
wait, so
zeros.
how many Bitcoins do you have?
You said 1,000. Say, hey,
If you
just had 1,000 Bitcoin.
Okay, let's just do it like this. If you have if 60 grand, if you have 10 Bitcoins, that's $6 million. So
add a couple
100
zeros.
would be fucking 60 million. 1,000 would be 600 million.
$600 million.
Yeah, he didn't have like that much. I don't think. I think he had like, you know, like, oh, I have like fucking 20 Bitcoins.
But you can imagine there was a time where they were like a couple bucks.
They were. He would take like $100 and get like 20 Bitcoins. And he'd be like, yeah, you can go, because he was a big guy on like buying car parts.
And
He
everything online, it was like
import.
certain, yeah.
It was like, dude, this TireRack.com, you can trade the Bitcoin for like parts. So what I'll do is I'll buy digital
It's
currency.
so funny, like a
and
niche.
it goes up and down. And he's like, yo,
Someone who got in through a
sometimes the
niche.
Bitcoin, you know, like this
Right.
new transmission is like 7 Bitcoins, but then some days it's fucking 4 Bitcoins because the Bitcoin's gone up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
And I just thought it was a fucking retarded thing. I was like, that's dumb as fuck, dude. I'm not playing that. Like, I'd rather just go buy it for like, how much is it? $1,000? I'll just buy it for $1,000. He's like, yeah, no, I like it. Like, but he was very tech
It was a
savvy. He was
niche thing,
very tech savvy. Knew all about computers. He was the first person that I saw build. Like, he was like, oh yeah, you can get like water
And
injected
that's when he was like
coolers and
mining
stuff.
it.
And this is like in
You
2014.
could mine it.
And I really didn't know anyone that. I didn't really have like a friend or like a tech savvy person that was like, oh yeah, I build my own computers.
Think about that though. Like I remember when I found all the like sites and stuff and all the softwares that like you could mine.
Yeah.
You just literally run yours for them on their server, and then you
collect the
as like a payment.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
but it was just like
your
it's essentially that's
your
essentially how I understood it to be. It was like, hey, my shit just
What's the
runs on
slang
the
for
server. A GPU.
What is
a
that?
PC.
No, like oh, that's your fucking like you know when people build shit, they'll be like, oh, that's my rig, or like, oh, that's my fucking deck.
Call it,
What is like? What would you like?
You just call it a PC.
Oh, you'd be like, oh, so you're just like, oh, I built my own PC.
That's a pre-build. I just bought that.
Oh, I thought you built that. I thought you bought the parts and built it.
Nope. I just bought it pre-built.
Because it's crazy. You can buy all of that shit individually. Because he would get these parts. He'd be like, oh, this right here is the fucking board.
Yeah.
Like, this right
He's
here
like, this
is
the next
cooler.
big one, man. I just upgraded.
He was like, I upgraded from this fucking cooler to like this one. And this one has like a water. And he would like do all the parts and the wiring.
There's lights and...
Oh, it's fucking
people
sick.
Get into it.
I went over to his place and I was like, yeah, this shit's fucking cool, but I don't get it. Like, that doesn't register to me. I'm like, why don't you just go buy a computer? He's like, yeah,
well, I mean, that's what
he's like, I'm putting 18,000 down.
Yeah, I just bought the pre-build, and I can upgrade whatever I need to, but I don't need to.
That dude's internet was like faster than the internet now 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like that dude shit was like, he was like, oh yeah, dude, I fucking play online games. I'll stream this shit, do this shit.
And I mine Bitcoin at the same time. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's gay as fuck, bro.
No, but dude, literally people were like taking them, and that's why there was a shortage during that time, because people were buying up the GPUs, and they were building out PC rigs. That it wasn't like a normal PC. You wanted to use it for this, and so no, they would build it to mine.
Yeah,
and so
like
they
specifics.
would just essentially just plugging in a GPU to a big board, and they would just have in China they had warehouses.
Yeah, no,
of
the farms,
warehouses, dude.
The mining farms.
And so people were having like a home rig, and they had like, let's say I got 10 GPUs, and I home rig it up, and like I can calculate how much electricity I'm running it all day long.
Yeah.
How much electricity I use, how much I to get paid for what I'm getting mined for. It's like
that shit to me is like a foreign language. Like I'm like, C.
It was a thing.
Yeah,
it was a thing.
I mean, dude, there's probably still a thing.
And again, you have money. It's like you can kind of play with anything. You're like, oh, this is like a new thing.
It's like any hobby or an investment. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a person that buys a car and works on it to make it faster. There's a person that buys a fucking computer and builds it to do performance. There's a person that, you know, purchases different snowboards and has different setups for fucking tricks. And
there's a person who poops in buckets and uses it as fertilizer and ships it out to people.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's really just kind of like whatever you get into, you know, you play with it. You're like, yeah. You know, I moved to Miami and I sell feet pics.
So there's a person who makes poop sculptures.
Probably. I think there's probably a person in this day and age that does just about everything.
They're like, and their whole home is just like petrified shits.
They're like, yeah, this
right
like
here shape into certain
is a Martin
things.
Luther King.
This is Martin Luther.
It's like, I have a dream. It's like, he looks a little runny.
Well, it got hot a couple years ago. Yeah, I got to touch him up.
For our Christmas episode. Yeah, dude.
They're like, I can smell Martin Luther King from over here.
Oof. Yeah, dude, we got to get
the corn right there.
We got to get
corn on his chin
for the Christmas jank.
Look at the corn right on his chin. Oh yeah, we drink some nog.
That's it's not. Is it Jim Beam? It's a Jim Beam one. He had a green one.
The green we had a green.
Or
one.
The Henry McKenna. It's one of them. It's one of them.
You just like the pre-made.
Oh yeah.
Can't make it on your own.
I mean,
have you ever tried?
No,
it might be cool.
Again, I'm just gonna go buy the computer. I'm not building it. I just want to buy the product. I don't want.
We could take the camera and we get the camera out, and that's the thing. And then everything becomes beautiful entertainment of us being like, I can make a drink.
I didn't say you couldn't. I mean,
you know,
yeah, you can do that. I'm just gonna buy a bottle of pre-made and watch you make a drink and be like, sick, brother.
And I'm like,
you're like, doesn't this taste good?
I'm like, yeah, but look at the presentation.
You're like, listen, I'm gonna torch this citrus rind, and it's gonna add a nice little bit of flavor on the end of it. Taste that?
You can really taste the smoke.
I'm like, yeah, man, it's good. Yeah, I think I'm a very
because there are people that have friends like that too.
I'm very just fucking like, just give me the product, dude. I go to a restaurant and I order the item off the menu. I don't customize it. You know, there are people that are like, oh, no tomatoes. Can you add cheese? And then can you give me a double side of this? I'm like, no, just give me. I'm a very just.
Well,
give
how
me
about
a
how about
item.
we just try to get like a base nog, like a good eggnog base, like even if that's pre-made, and I'll take some good high quality bourbon.
Yeah,
to make them,
and we'll just put a little bit in it.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
And until then,
it's about time. Christmas is around the corner.
24 days.
Holidays, I love them. I love them.
Yeah, I like the feeling of them.
It's all about
I like
family
the tradition
tradition
of it. And also, too, you definitely can feel like the spirit, like out there.
Which is weird because like
It's
people
like
could be like that all the time.
People are nicer, and like you just can feel the difference in the air.
Someone almost ran me off the road today.
No shit.
Yeah, and I like came up beside them. And I was like, they were like,
They're not looking.
they were just like kind of clueless.
Like, sorry, man.
And I was like,
didn't mean to
hey.
almost kill you.
I was like, don't worry about it.
Meanwhile, you're about to like plow into a fucking
I'm like,
tree.
don't worry about it. I'm like looking at them like, y'all have a good day.
Damn, dude. Break the set.
Wreck the fucking chair, dude.
I said, yeah, man.
Oh yeah, that chair's broken.
I want this to be a really good interpretation of like what almost happened today. Fucking just destroys the set.
Nah, man, we're good. We're good. The set.
The set.
We pay good money for this set.
We built it with our own hands.
I got a set.
In between.
So, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This week's episode is sponsored by, dude, the popcorn tins of Christmas.
The cheese, the butter,
Popcorntin.com.
the mail.
Head on over there. We already talked about which one's the worst one in the tin. It's the fucking caramel. But if that's your jam, you don't have to worry about it or look any further. Custom popcorn tins over at popcorntin.com. They got butter. They got cheese. They got caramel. They got dill pickle. They got sour cream and onion.
Come on,
that's
keep
just
going.
They have over 20 different flavors that they'll dust the corn with. You get to choose the 3 flavors you want into the tin.
In the tin?
If you want to upload pictures, they can put the pictures
nice.
on the tin. So maybe you
Personalized.
want to get you and grandma, you and the kids. Maybe you want to put a sports logo on there.
Yep.
Make sure you get the one that's not copyrighted. But head on over to
I got a
popcorntin.com.
question.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
How many flavors can I get in one tin?
3.
Only 3?
Only 3 flavors.
No more?
No, they're doing 3.
What
Because
happened to the holiday special that there used to be more?
Yeah, that was tinpopcorn.com. This is popcorntin.com.
Oh,
yeah,
I
that company
confused
went
them.
out of business because they offer too many different options.
Too many flavors.
So yeah,
My bad.
they're going to stick with the standard promotion of
The
just
trees.
the 3 flavors, the trio.
The trace piece.
You know, because you're going to eventually, once you get past that 3 flavors, you're going to get such a small amount of popcorn if you hit 5, 6, 7 different flavors that it wouldn't be worth it. You
They've
kind
done
of
the
only
test.
get a couple pieces.
They've done the blind.
They've done the blind
blind studies,
surveys,
yeah.
and 3's where it's at. So
Gotcha. Well, I'm excited for it.
head on over there, get a popcorn tin, pick out your 3 flavors, upload some pictures, give it to that person that loves to munch and crunch.
And you know what? We haven't done it in a while. Our number's right here. Go
Yeah.
ahead and give us a call. We're going to give all of these voicemails we got from y'all eventually at one time. We're going to get them on here. We're going to talk about them.
Questions?
We're going to get it all listed out.
You've got
Call
questions,
us.
concerns, a story, whatever you want. Maybe you just want to call us and wish us Merry Christmas. We'll wish you a Merry Christmas back too. And while you're at it, after you make that phone call,
Leave us your social, your credit card numbers.
yeah, and
If you want, you don't have to. Just call and say Merry Christmas.
the VIN number
if you
to your
want.
vehicle so we can also use that in illegal activities. But after you finish that phone call, head on over to popcorntin.com, pick your first tin out, get your 3 flavors, go to checkout, hit UltraWisdom as the promo code, and you'll get free shipping for the holidays. See you next week, friends.
Later.
UltraWisdom.